All right, so I already did my top 10 Nike Jordan pickups from 2019. This video, I wanted to do my top 10 Adidas pickups for the year as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into the video. What is going on, guys? Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys would like to shop this week's top sneaker deals that I've posted for you guys, check the link in the description, and happy shopping. Today's video, as I mentioned, let's go ahead and get into my top 10 Adidas pickups for 2019. Starting in at the number 10 spot, we have the Reebok Zig Kinetica. I know this is not a pair of Adidas, but Jordan Brand is a part of Nike. Reebok is a part of Adidas, for those that did not know. So technically, this could fit in my top 10. The overall look of the shoe is what drew me into the model. It definitely did not look like a Reebok model to me personally. And it just had such a crazy, like, futuristic runner sort of vibe to it, but also with the layers on it, kind of had like a retro feel to it. I really like what they did here, and it made me like look at Reebok in a different way, because typically I look at Reebok as more of a heritage sort of brand, and for future thought sort of products like this, I never really thought of the brand. So this one definitely was eye-opening to myself. Rightfully deserves the number 10 spot on my countdown. All right, so the number 2 spot goes to the Adidas ZX 4000 4D. Definitely a mouthful, definitely a confusing one, but a model that I really liked. I know this one is a sleeper. You can buy these for almost half price, if not less than that nowadays. 4D Futurecraft midsole, and then you have a nice looking upper, in my opinion. I love the color blocking of these, even though some of them didn't really sell out or sell very well. In my opinion, this one's better looking than the Alpha Edge 4D, but the Alpha Edge 4D is definitely more comfortable. This one is a little bit snug, so if you go up half a size, at least for myself, definitely not a bad choice. You can always remove the insoles as well, which is something that I've liked to do. But this one's a great looking colorway. I also did a blackout version, which is something we haven't seen too much of, with a blacked out ZX 4000 4D. But just one of those shoes I kind of liked, even though it did not get a lot of mainstream love. It's a pair of sneakers that I enjoyed and appreciated in 2019. And speaking of Futurecraft 4D material, right here we have a pair that I customized in the number 8 spot. So this is the Stella McCartney joint right here, but this is not Stella anymore, as I removed the name off the back. And I actually removed the crazy sock liner on here, and I replaced the tongue with the Adidas Night Jogger. So that is the reason why this one is in the number 8 spot. The Night Jogger is also, I guess, technically in this spot as well. It's a great shoe, definitely one of the models that I really like this year, but I butchered my pair for this shoe right here. So this is one of those pairs of shoes that I'm pretty proud of, because I didn't really like the original look of the shoe with the crazy sock liner that they had, and I had a vision of just trying to change it up and make it something different. So these are the number 8 spot of my countdown from Adidas pickups this year. All right, moving on, the number 7 spot of the countdown goes to the Adidas Ultra Boost 2019s, and this is the colorway that I hydro dipped. Had a lot of fun doing this one, and I actually really like this one. It's very wearable, but this model is one that definitely, like, a lot of people were sleeping on. You could get them as low as like $78. Most people that picked them up, especially for that discounted price, were pleasantly surprised. And leave a comment if you're one of those people, and I'll still be recommending these to those people that are trying to buy them, especially when you can get these on sale for such a crazy steal. All right, so moving on, the number 6 spot goes to the Adidas Adilet Boost Slide. And so the main reason why this one gets a spot on the countdown is because if you guys have been on this channel for a while now, you guys already know I created my own Adidas Boost Slide back in the day. So it's really, really fun to see Adidas actually make a pair finally. Overall comfort-wise, though, I will have a review of these, comparing them to a lot of the other Adidas, the Clouds and the Bounces and everything else. And a lot of people actually are waiting for that video. So I'm working on that one, trying to get that one to you guys soon. So subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Adilet slides are great, but the fact that they created a pair of the Boost joints right here, finally, I had to put this one in my top 10 countdown. And the number 5 spot goes to the Adidas Ultra Boost 20s. This is the newer version, and they released them towards the end of the year. And I just did a review on these if you guys missed it, but check out that midsole. This is with a NASA-inspired collaboration, but man, this midsole just is ridiculous. And now I know they use this midsole now on other models as well, so it's not exclusive to the 2020s, but overall I have to say that the 2020s is a better version in my opinion. Although in my review video I did a comparison to the 19s and give you guys kind of a breakdown. This one, I do like the midsole. I think it looks really dope, and it's the first time I've seen an Adidas midsole that's painted and colored that looks really, really good. And because of that, I wanted to add this to the top 5, as well as the fact that this is just one of the most comfortable shoes of the years as well. And speaking of that, I will have a top 5 most comfortable pairs of sneakers, or maybe a top 10, but most comfortable pairs of sneakers of the year, at least in my opinion, for new shoes that released. So stay tuned on the channel again for that video. I've been working on trying to create a lot of content for you guys as I can in my spare time. But I'm excited to bring you guys those videos, so hopefully you guys are excited to see them. And if you guys like this video, give it a like as well. Much appreciated when you guys do that. Number 5 spot on my countdown. All right, so the number 4 spot goes to the Pharrell joints. Actually, can you believe that? Like an NMD making a top 5 list in 2019. Say it isn't so. I actually really like this colorway. In fact, I have every single pair from this pack. This one and the black pair are my 2 favorite. I should go grab the black pair, but I'm too lazy to go get it. But I think they're great. I mean, honestly, the Pharrell human race like wave has died quite a bit. Obviously, they've had a lot of colorways that they released in the last 2 years that were less desirable for most people, just a little bit too crazy and wild out there. But then they brought it back to basics with this pack. The black one, the cream one, the Volt one was really, really bright, and the bright pink one as well. But the cream and the black ones were the ones that I really liked the best. Gum soles in the bottom, cream upper. Kind of reminded me of the cream Ultra Boost or the chalk Ultra Boost. NMDs are still really comfortable no matter what. And the Pharrell Wave, even though it's not there anymore, personally for me, it doesn't mean that I'm not feeling the shoes anymore. Number 4 spot, 2019. I know people are going to be like, what? Those are the worst Yeezy 350 boosts like this year. But for me personally, I'm like, man, I really like this colorway. And although in my review I already mentioned I don't love the stock laces that came on these. In fact, I try to do like a Grinch Mist colorway as well as a black and gray lace. But honestly, the shoe color in general to me is just dope. I love this one. When I first saw the images of these, I was really stoked for this one because of the black and the like neonish sort of look to the shoe. I thought it was rad, even though they made a lot of these, even though the hype wasn't there. I'm happy with that because I was able to double up. And I think it's a great looking colorway. And for those that agree, maybe let me know in the comment section and let me know if you guys like them as well. I personally like these better than the glows because I just like the integration with the blacks just to make it like pop a little bit more. And I do like the fact that these are different than all the natural tones that we've seen most of the 350s in. Like, I guarantee you most of you guys couldn't tell me the difference between some of the colorways if you saw them in person, especially like the Lundmarks and whatever the other color. I don't even remember the colorway's name. That's how memorable it was to me. But there was so many like earth tone ones. It was just crazy. So when you get something that's wild and crazy like this, sticks out to me, which is the reason why this is a top 3 for me. Plus, I really like the 350 V2 model. It's just a really comfortable one. I made it to the top 2, and if you guys are enjoying the video, give the video a like. Number 2 spot goes to a pair that a lot of people are going to be like, what? Why are those in the top 2 list for Adidas? But for those that have tried them and for those that like this shoe, you guys already know why. Because this Free Hiker is a really, really good shoe. This model is one of the sleepers of the year, in my opinion. Really comfortable. It's rugged. Lots and lots of traction on the bottom. It's a higher sock-like collar up here, so it fits snug and secure. There's a lot of reinforcement around the base of the shoe as well. It's very similar to like the Ultra Boost All-Terrain from back in the day. I think that's what it was called. But honestly, I like these ones a little bit better than those ones even. So the Terex Free Hiker from Adidas, super comfortable, really, really well-rounded shoe. And for somebody that lives in Oregon, like, this is a great shoe. Very, very functional pair of sneakers, which is the reason why this one is in the top 2 of my list for 2019. So the number 1 spot goes to this pair right here, which is one of my most favorite pairs of the year, only because it's the most comfortable pair of Yeezys I've ever worn. Like, it's more comfortable than the 350 V2s in my opinion, more comfortable and lighter than the 700s. And all in all, like, I just really liked what the Alien offered. Also, I take it as a victory because I was able to get a pair. Now, for those people that are hawk-eyeing this pair and looking like, wait a minute, those look a little bit off, that's because this is off. This is actually my fake pair. I do have a real pair as well. I did a comparison between the two, but the real pair is actually getting cleaned up right now because I'm going to be doing my 1 month after wearing video of those shoes, and I didn't want to bring the super dirty pair up in the room with all of the other ones right now. But I will tell you guys that this is a replica pair, and I did a comparison to these, and it's crazy how close to the real thing the replicas are. So stay woke out there. If you're trying to buy a pair on the open market, just watch yourself, because if the price seems too good to be true, it probably is. There's my moment to preach to you guys, just to be careful. I don't want people to get stung into buying a replica pair when you're trying to buy the real thing. The Aliens, though, are number 1 shoe for me because of the comfort, and overall style is definitely a little bit more difficult to pull off than 350 V2s, but regardless of that, it's just one of those shoes that was quite a bit polarizing, and I haven't felt that way since the 350 V1s came out. Like, and so because of that, it kind of brought back that Yeezy-esque nostalgia of just bringing something different to the table, and I really appreciated what he did with the new model. So excited to get some of the other Yeezys that are dropping as well, but I haven't got a pair of the 700 V3s yet. I'm hoping I can get a pair of those at retail whenever they drop again. So there you have it. That is my top 10 pickups of 2019 from Adidas. I know a lot of other people are going to be surprised because you're not going to see any regular Ultra Boosts in the mix. So even though I bought a handful of new colorways in 2019, there was no real reason for me to add them to the top list of the top 10 pickups because it's a model that I've had for 5 or 6 years. And I wanted to give some of these other ones some shine. Maybe leave your top 3 Adidas and Reebok pickups in the comment section. Anyways, that is my list. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And we'll see you guys for some more sneaker videos very soon. Peace, guys.